Yo, what is going on, guys? Bruin Steel here, and welcome back to another video. And it is that time of the year again. My top 20 movies of 2024. Happy New Year. 2025 has officially started. Yes, you heard me. 2024 is no more, and it's that time of the year. It's time to do my top 20 movies of 2024. If you guys haven't followed my channel, I do my yearly end of the year video sharing my thoughts from the previous year, and that video will be uploaded at some point this weekend. I've been late usually for the videos, but yeah, let's get started. Happy New Year 2025, and we are just getting started, man, with 2025. This is my top 20 movies of 2024. So let's get started. So we're going to start off hot. We're starting off with Deadpool and Wolverine, which was an amazing movie, by the way. It was released July 26, 2024. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Wolverine. I'm a big fan of Deadpool. Talking about this movie, Deadpool's peaceful existence comes crashing down when the Time Variant Authority recruits him to help safeguard the multiverse. He soon unites with his would-be pal Wolverine to complete the mission and save his world from an existent threat. So, honestly, this is interesting because Ryan Reynolds' wife and kid actually plays in this movie. We saw Ryan Reynolds' wife as Deadpool, as one of the blonde Deadpool he actually fights, and that's kind of funny. So Deadpool and Wolverine coming on one of my top 20 movies. Yeah, that's Deadpool and Wolverine as one of my top 20 movies. So yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine. Tell me what you all think about this movie in the comment section. So let's move on. So moving on to the second movie, we got Venom, The Last Dance. Probably the last ever Venom movie. It was released in October 25th, 2024, so that was recent. We all know Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock and Venom must make a devastating decision as they are pursued by a mysterious military man and alien monsters from Venom's home world. So this movie was great. I think it really showed that Eddie Brock is the great character in this Marvel movie, and obviously it was just great, man. I believe I watched this movie in the movie theater with my friends. So coming in at number 2, well, I'm not really ordering my favorite to my least favorite. This is just my top 20 movies. So yeah, so Venom: The Last Dance, it was great. Let me know what y'all thought about that. So yeah, let's go. Moving on to the next match, we got The Fall Guy. Just to make sure there's misunderstanding, there's some movies that I've never seen, but I know they're popular. The Fall Guy, which was released May 3rd, 2024, after leaving the business 1 year earlier, battle-scared stuntman Colt Severs springs back into action when the star of a big studio movie suddenly disappears. As the mystery surrounding the missing actor deepens, Colt soon found himself in shared innocence plot that pushed him to the edge of a fall more dangerous than any stunt. So I know Emily Blunt is in this movie, and I know Ryan Gosling is the main character. I think he plays Colt Severs. So this was kind of like, I can say this is maybe kind of like GTA 5. I think it is, but I'm not sure. Like I said, there are movies here that I never saw. So yeah, The Fall Guy coming in at number 3. I didn't watch it. I do want to watch it when I have time. But yeah, The Fall Guy. Moving on, we got Wicked. Wicked, obviously, it was released November 22nd, 2024. It's kind of like, you all know, The Wizard of Oz, kind of Wicked. It's kind of like that. Wizard of Oz, I've always been a fan of that. Old ass video. Follow the White Brick Road. Yellow Brick Road. Sorry, Yellow Brick Road. Wicked. It was released November 22nd, 5 days before my birthday, actually. Misunderstood because of her green skin, a young woman named Alphaba, whatever her name is, forges a unlikely but profound friendship with Glinda, a student with an unflinching desire for popularity. Following an encounter with the Wizard of Oz, their relationship soon reaches a crossroad as their lives begin to take. This is another movie I never saw, but I know Adriana Grande is in this movie. Always been a fan of her music, obviously. But Wicked was probably the most popular. I know that the popularity went up. The tickets sold quick. So yeah, coming in at number 4, we got Wicked, and that'll do it for Wicked. Alright, moving on to the next movie. We got Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire, and it was released March 29th, 2024. I always been a fan of Godzilla. I like to see King Kong. Big fan of King Kong as well. Godzilla and the almighty Kong faces a colossal threat hidden deep within the planet, challenging the very existence and survival of the human race. This is a movie that I saw at a movie theater as well with friends. It was great. To see Godzilla and Kong fight in previous movies, and now you get to see them to team up. Yeah, movie of 2024, guys. Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire, coming at number 4. Like I said, I'm not just, marking these, movies by order like my favorites. So Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire, coming at number 4. Moving forward, we got The Beekeeper. This is another movie I went to the movies to see. The Beekeeper, which has Jason Statham, who's a great actor. This movie was released January 12th, 2024. One man's brutal campaign for vengeance takes on national stakes after it revealed that he's a former operative of a powerful and classified organization known as the Beekeepers. So, it was basically a beekeeper. Basically, he goes and kill people for revenge kill and take over. Apparently, he had a relationship with this lady, and basically later got scammed and killed herself. And the Beekeeper is basically targeting those scam offices that, killed his friend was that lady that got scammed. And apparently there was an FBI agent who was the lady's daughter. So, but yeah, coming in at number 5, I believe. Number 5, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming in at number 6, sorry, I apologize. The Beekeeper. Alright, so moving on, we got Air Force One Down, which was released February 9th, 2024. On her first assignment aboard Air Force One, a rookie Secret Service agent faces the ultimate test when terrorists hijack the plane. Intel on derailing a pivotal energy deal with the president's life on the line and the global crisis at stake. Her bravery and skills get pushed to the limit in a relentless battle that could change the course of history. So, Air Force One Down. I can't remember the actress name, but she played in Shadowhunter. Some like ginger, red-haired girl actor played in Shadowhunters. I can't remember what her name was, but she played in this movie. I watched this movie. It was great. I actually streamed it. Didn't go to the movie theaters, so that's just that. Air Force One Down, one of my top 20 movies. Moving on, we got Kung Fu Panda 4. Obviously, you need some Jack Black, man. It was released in March 8th, 2024. Po must train a new warrior when he's chosen to be the spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace. However, when a powerful shape-shifting sorceress sets her eyes on his staff of wisdom, he suddenly realizes he's going to need some help. Teaming up with a quick, wind-and-crossing fox, Paul soon discovers that heroes can be found in the most unexpected places. Kung Fu Panda is great. I've been a fan of Kung Fu Panda. I've seen all 4 movies so far. Obviously, you gotta have some Jack Black, man. But Kung Fu Panda 4 was great. They brought some old villains like from the previous Kung Fu Panda, so that's great. Moving on, we got Challengers, which is a tennis movie. It's kind of like drug, sex, whatever. I think there was a threesome that was recorded or like made, or a threesome scene that was made. This movie was released April 26, 2024. Tasha, a tennis player turned coach, has transferred her husband from a mediocre player into a world-famous Grand Slam champion. To jolt him out of his recent losing streak, she makes him play a challenger event close to the lowest level of the tour on the Pro Tour. Tensions soon run high when he finds himself standing across the net from the once promising, now burned out Patrick, his former best friend and Tasha's former boyfriend. So obviously the actor is the girlfriend of Tom Holland, whoever she played in the Spider-Man movie, the girlfriend, MJ, whatever her name is. But Challengers I've seen, it was great. A little uneasy scenes, honestly, but Challengers was great, man. Challengers was great. Moving on to the next movie, we got Garfield Movie. The Garfield Movie, and it was released May 24th, 2024. And I went to go see this, I believe, yes, I went to go see this at the movies, and it was really emotional. After an unexpected reunion with his long-lost father, a scruffy street cat, Garfield is forced to leave his perfectly pampered life in order to take part in a high-stakes heist, and an incredible outdoor adventure begins. All I can say is, who doesn't like Garfield, man? I grew up watching Garfield. I watched reading the comments. I got like 10 Garfield comments in my room. Who doesn't like Garfield? Top 10, top 20 movies, the Garfield movie. It was great. It was a lot of, emotionals. I'm not even joking, I actually teared up. I actually cried one scene. It was funny and sad of a movie, so that's just that. Alright, moving on, we got Bad Boys, Ride or Die. That's just that. It was released June 7th, 2024, when their late police captain gets linked to a drug cartel. Wisecracking Miami cops Mike Lotero and Marcus Burnett embarked on a dangerous mission to clear his name. So Will Smith, obviously there was an old-ass Bad Boys movie with Will Smith, and I forgot what the other guy's name is, but Bad Boys Ride or Die was a great movie. I watched it. I was a fan of the old Bad Boys, but that's a top movie of 2024. Moving on, Fly Me to the Moon. It has Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum. This movie was release date was July 8th, 2024. Sparks fly between a marketing executive and NASA official as he makes preparation for the Apollo 11 moon landing. So you got Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum. Those two, you didn't expect to work together in the movie. So Fly Me to the Moon I did not watch, but I know it got a lot of hits. But yeah, Fly Me to the Moon, it looked good, but I didn't watch it. I did want to watch it though. That's just that. But Fly Me to the Moon is one of my top 20 movies of 2024. Moving on to the next movie, we got Alien Romulus. It's a horror movie. It was released August 16th, 2024. I love horror movies. Space colonists come face to face with the most terrifying life form in the universe while scavenging the deep ends of a derelict space station. So aliens, obviously. I love horror movies. I love aliens, movies and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much one of my top 20 movies of 2024. We got The Wild Robot, which is a movie I never seen yet. I do want to see it. Release date was September 27th, 2024. Shipwrecked on a deserted island, a robot named Ross must learn to adapt to its new surroundings. Building relationship with the native animals, Ross soon develops a parental bond with the orphan and goslings. So I do want to see this movie. It's great. It looks cute. You know, that's just that. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the actors are, but The Wild Robot is definitely a must-see movie. Like I said, I already know it looks great. I never seen it. I do want to find a time to see it myself. So yeah. Moving on, we got Red One, which was released November 15th, 2024. I went to the movies with my friends to see this one with The Rock. When a villain kidnaps Santa Claus from the North Pole, a elf extremely large and formidable operatives join forces with the world's most accomplished tracker, which is Chris Evans, to find him and save Christmas. This was a great movie, man. It was great. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson was there. Chris Evans, who played Captain America, was there. So it was great, man. I just don't understand why would you release this movie in November. I mean, it's Christmas, right? Santa Claus got kidnapped. Just release the movie in December, for God's sake, man. But Red One was great. I absolutely loved it. Yeah. Alright, so moving on. We got Gladiator II. It's another movie that I want to go see, but I never got the chance. It was released November 22nd, 2024. Years after witnessing the death of Maximus, which was the first Gladiator, which was an unbelievable movie. Years after witnessing the death of Maximus at the hands of his uncle, Lucius must enter the Colosseum after the powerful emperors of Rome conquered his home. With rage in his heart and the future of the empire at stake, he looks to the past to find the strength and honor needed to return the glory of Rome to his people. I did not see this movie, but I know it's going to be great. This is a sequel to Gladiator 1, just Gladiator with Maximus. I remember Maximus. It was great. I know this movie's going to be great. Like I said, there's movies on my list that I didn't really see, but I know Gladiator 2 is going to be great. But yeah. Kraven the Hunter, which its release date is December 13th, 2024. So this was this past month. Kraven's complex relationship with his ruthless father starts him down a path of vengeance, motivating him to become not only the greatest hunter in the world, but almost one of its most feared. I know this movie is going to be great. I think in the Spider-Man movie, I think there was Kraven the Hunter. I can't remember, but I know this movie's great. I gotta see it. Like I said, there's so many goddamn movies I haven't seen that I know there's going to be a lot of popularities. I know that it's great. Alright, so moving on, we got Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It was released December 20th, 2024, and I actually recently saw this movie. I believe it was this past Sunday. Yeah, this past Sunday I actually saw this movie. Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails reunite to battle Shadow, a mysterious new enemy with powers unlike anything they faced before. With their abilities outmatched in every way, they seek out an unlikely alliance to stop Shadow and protect the planet. I saw this last Sunday. Yeah, last Sunday. It was great. It was great. I love the Sonic series. I grew up watching Sonic, played the games, watched the cartoons. Unbelievable. But Sonic the Hedgehog 3, there has to be a sequel because there's, like I said, spoiler alert, skip this. If you haven't seen it, there's credits after. So yeah, there's credits after this one. So there should be maybe a Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Who knows? Alright, moving on. We got The Dune Part 2, which was released March 1st, 2024. Paul Atreides unites with Tannis and the Great Freeman, while seeking revenge against the conspirator who destroyed his family. Facing a choice between the love of his life and the fate of the universe, he must prepare a terrible future only he could foresee. I don't get me wrong, this movie didn't really have interest to me, but I know it's popular. Like, this is a top movie, but I'm not interested. Like, honestly, it had a lot of good reviews. This movie, Dune, Part 2, I never seen Dune 1. It just didn't look interesting. But I know that this movie is top tier, top 20, whatever. But yeah. Alright, moving on to the next movie, the last movie, hopefully. Inside It Out 2. Release date was June 14th, 2024. Joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust have been running a successful operation by all accounts. However, with anxiety shows up, they aren't sure how to feel. Inside Out 2 looks funny. Inside Out 2 I didn't see. I saw the first one, but it was funny though. But yeah, Inside Out 2 is one of my top 20. So I did make sure there was 20 movies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes. So yeah, that would do it for my top 20 movies of 2024. Just tell me all what you all saw about my top 20, and then what movies do you like in the comment section. But anyways, Happy New Year 2025, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.